Noah and Abraham could receive God's blessings and promise not merely because they were able to follow God's words externally, but more importantly, because in God's tests for them, they could give their heart to God, obey God sincerely, follow the commands of God, and satisfy His will without any consideration of their own personal benefit or loss. They were people who took walking in God's way as their principle in life, people who lived within God's words, and moreover, were the people who lived under God's blessings. Just as God says, only by living within God's words and giving your heart to Him, can you meet His requirements. You must do as God says, you must make God's words the foundation of your existence and the reality of your life, and only then will you belong to God. If you sincerely practice in accordance with God's will, He will perform work on you, and then you will live under God's blessings, live in the light of God's countenance, grasp the work that the Holy Spirit performs, as well as feel the joy of God's presence. Therefore, if we want to be blessed by God, we must give our true heart to God just like Noah and Abraham. No matter what God's instruction to us is, how much God's words do not match our notions, or how God tests us, we should be truly obedient before Him, act according to His words, and satisfy Him by being a person who truly does His will. In this way, we will see more of God's leadership and guidance in our daily life and live under His blessings.